Hello everybody, welcome back to Uncharted 4, Thief's End or whatever. Picking up right where we left off, we are making our way across the island to try and reunite with Sam. And we came across, shockingly enough, a bunch of bad guys. So I'm going to try and stealth this. I did manage it, I think, mostly when I did it by myself. The one day. Well, granted, I'm still technically doing it by myself, but you know. Oh, shit, you did not see that. You did see that.
Oh, no.
See, now, sometimes shit like that bothers me where it's like, that guy didn't see me. There's no fucking way that guy saw me. Now, thankfully, Uncharted is one of those games where I don't even know what happened there. I turned the camera around so that I could make him jump backwards. And I honestly don't know what happened.
Great.
Can I climb? Oh, that's how I got down here. I honestly have no fucking clue what just happened there. It baffles me beyond belief. But as a side note, I started recording a collectibles guide. Been a while since I've done one of those. But I started recording collectibles guide yesterday for the first Uncharted game. And while doing it, it made me think that, you know what? I honestly believe, or I honestly think that I prefer the original trilogy over this game. And my reasoning behind that is rather simple. It's, I played the original trilogy, got all of the trophies in it. Oh, drop. There we go. Got all the trophies in it, did all of the... and did video in it, got all the collectibles, whatnot. And I'm still willing to go through it again to do a collectibles guide for it. Now, this game here... so I had to play through the original trilogy of each of the 3 games. I played through each one on hard, and then crushing, and then brutal, and then the speed run, and then in the video. Right? So hard, crushing, brutal, video. So 4 times each, right? That doesn't seem right. Hard, crushing, brutal, video. Yeah, okay, 4 times each. So now this one here, I'm going to play it on... Oh, right, because it's missing the difficulty. I'm going to be playing it on what right now is normal. In the video. I'm going to be playing it on my own on normal to get all the collectibles and whatnot. And then I'm going to be playing it on crushing because this game doesn't have brutal difficulty, I don't think.
Okay. That way. Or that this way. Sure thing, man.
And then obviously in the video, so I'm also going to be playing this one 4 times. The other games I played back to back. All 4 playthroughs were back to back, like no fucking break in between them, right? Oh god, that was a fucking risk and a half. So is this, but... Oh, get him, thank you. And like, it didn't bother me at all. Like, playing through them, like, back to back like that, didn't bother me. Most of the time, if I have to beat a... Oh god, if I have to beat a game multiple times for, like, achievements or trophies or something, those playthroughs will be spread apart by a bit. Like, not like a huge amount, but they'll definitely... Wow, he's walking really close to this wall. But they'll definitely be spread apart, right? Now, I played through all those back to back. Like, and especially Uncharted 3, I finished it, started the video in it, and while I was doing the video in it, I was doing my crushing and brutal playthroughs. Like, I was finishing it up. So, I mean, I did those back to back and simultaneously in the case of Uncharted 3. Now, this game here, I'm starting with the simultaneously. Obviously. Oh, I just missed him too. And then we'll probably end up with back-to-back as I go for the the rest of the trophies, whatever I don't get. Now, I've almost done one full playthrough of this on my other one, because I think there's 21 chapters in a prologue, or just 22 chapters in a prologue. Either way, I'm on chapter 18 on my other one. I don't remember what chapter we're on here, but I don't think it's very far, all things considered. And I can honestly say that I'm not looking forward to playing through it back to back. Now that might change, because I mean, it's not like I'm dreading playing it again immediately after finishing it, and I probably will. The thing that I'm dreading about this game more than anything is the fact that there are multiplayer trophies, including a DLC called Survival Mode that is apparently more or less impossible to do now because of changes that they made to it. So, I mean, that should be, you know, annoying. Oh, God, get in there. Come on, mark that guy. Thank you. Oh, where the fuck did the guy that was there go? Oh, is he... Oh, fuck me. They're coming up, are they? Okay, well, I need to get into... Oh, God. Thank you.
Wait.
Nope, come here. There we go. Knock you out right on top of the other guy. How many are left? 5? I mean, technically, I could start a gunfight, but I would much rather not.
Check over there.
But I think... But yeah, like, it's just so weird to me. Because, like, this is the newer game. This is... It's a good game. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this game's shit. It's a fantastic game. It's an amazing game. It's very well done. It's a very good end to... Because I think they said that Nathan Drake is no more after this game. Like he doesn't die at the end or anything. Just spoiler alert, Nate. They don't kill off their main character for Uncharted. But they've said that this is going to be the last game with Nathan Drake as the main character. So even if he does appear in other Uncharted, because I don't know if he's in the Lost Legacy. Because, I mean, you play as Chloe in the Lost Legacy from Uncharted 2 mostly, and then part of 3. But mainly from Uncharted 2. Okay. Drop, thank you. I don't know where the fuck these assholes are going, but they should have to come back this way, right? Which is good, I guess. Come here. There it is. But, yeah, so I don't know if he's in it, because, like, the only Let's Play that I ever saw in Lost Legacy was, like, the first hour of gameplay. I hate it when YouTube channels... One of the reasons why I actually started my own YouTube channel is because I was annoyed at some of the practices of a lot of the YouTube channels out there, such as the ones who will play, like, the first hour of a game, and that's it, and then they'll make their judgment based off of that. Even if, like, they bring up the game in other videos or other things, you know, they're only showing the people, like, the first hour. There's actually 2 things I don't really like that YouTube channels do. One of them is definitely their fault, which is, you know, they only show the first hour of gameplay of something. Because the first hour of gameplay of most shit is not... It's story. It's cutscenes, you know? Like, look at most of the Let's Plays on my channel. Like, the first hour... Like, the first video of them, which is the first hour that I play them. I'm barely in it. I'm in, like, a quarter of the video because it's all fucking cutscenes. Basically, to get the story out. And it's like, some of them will skip the cutscenes and just get right to the gameplay, which you would think, it's like, well, isn't that better, because then they get to see more of the game, whatnot. Sure, but then the people watching have no idea what the fuck the story is. And some of the games, you know, if you don't know what the story is, the gameplay makes very little to no sense. Like, it's like pointless, right? Also, I don't see myself fucking sneaking up on them from here. Like, they are... I think I might just start shooting them, because this is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking start. Man, these guys really need to die when I shoot them 3 times with a fucking rifle from this close. I think that might actually, come to think of it, that might be, because I've complained about it before, the combat in this game. That might be the reason... Oh, that's grenade. Let's reload. There it is. Oh, that was actually a rather good grenade. That might actually be one of the reasons why I'm not, like, looking forward to playing this. All the times in a row and whatnot. No, Nathan. It's because the combat. Like, I think that might be it. Because, like, playing Uncharted 1 to get, to start the collectibles guide, right? I ended up doing, like, you have to replay the game, basically. to do the guides. Like, you have to start from the beginning and not carry over your treasures and whatnot. You didn't see me. Did not see me at all. And I'm actually going to move to make sure that you continue to not see me. That's why I go stealth, by the way, because I fucking despise the combat in this game. I think that you die too fast, especially coming off of... Because like I said, I basically had to replay the whole thing. And while I did have slight tweaks... well, slight tweaks. I mean, I turned... Because I honestly thought that if you didn't carry over anything when you started a new game in the first Uncharted... like the first 3 of them, that you didn't get your tweaks either. But as it turns out, as long as you... and grab them.
What the?
Get into the bushes. Is that enough?
Yeah.
I don't... Nope. Down.
Shit, here we go.
No, not you. Fuck off. But yeah, like the combat in the first one, especially, because I remember having issues with combat in them. Not just the first, like in the second and third one, because like the extra and like the armored enemies and whatnot. Come here, you prick. But yeah, like I remember having serious issues with them. Is there a guy here? There is. Ow. Fuck me. What the hell exploded? Is there a guy with a grenade launcher or something? Come on, stick your head up or something. But yeah, like the combat in this game, it's... Like that right there. Like I just popped that guy 3 times in the chest. He didn't die. Like I hit him with all 3 shots from the foul here. In the chest. He didn't care at all. But yeah, like I feel like it's weird to say because this game is obviously significant, like a lot newer. So it's kind of weird to say it. But I feel like the combat controls in the original 3 may have been tighter. Now, I don't know if that's just because I only played the remastered version. Like, maybe if I had played the originals, I wouldn't think that. But, like, if they changed the combat controls for the remastered versions, they fucking nailed it. Because I find the combat in the... See, that guy gets me. There's so many fucking bullets coming at me right now, and I have no idea from where for most of them. Oh, God, that was a grenade, wasn't it? Nope. But yeah, it's just, like, the combat seems a lot tighter. It seems a lot more... Oh, nice. Like, that's the shotgun that the guy had? I think that's a shotgun, right? That's definitely a shotgun. But I think, like, the combat's a lot faster than in this one, which might be one of the reasons why I prefer it. Because I do prefer games where the combat's a lot faster. Unfortunately, a lot of games try and make faster combat. And then fuck it up in some way. Like, they'll try and make faster combat, but then they'll make it so that your character takes so much damage that you end up crawling through the game so that you don't just die. Like, I know there's some... I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, but I remember there being some games where it's like, man, like, at the beginning, it's like, man, the combat's so fast, it's so fluid, everything happens so quickly. And then you get to later parts of the game... And it's like you're moving at like a mile an hour because if the wrong enemy sees you at the wrong time or something, you're just dead. Like that's just going to be the end of it. And this feels like one of those games. Like the stealth in the first one was non-existent. It was all gunplay. The stealth in the second one was slightly better. And then in the third one, it was even better. The stealth in this one is even better, but along with being better, it's also basically necessary. Dude, do you want to fucking... What the hell is your issue? Grab the fucking ledge to the left. What's wrong with the ledge on the left? You fucking suck, Nathan. But yeah, it's basically necessary because of how much damage you take, like how fast you die, you know? It's like if you are seen by an enemy, doesn't matter what time and by which enemy, if it's not like the last enemy, you're fucked. See, now like that right there, that's what I call bullshit. The enemy didn't have time to do anything. The only thing that he had time to do... that he had time to do was fucking see my fist go through his fucking skull. And yet it alerted the other guy. You know, it caused an alert. Now, that's a problem that I have in a lot of stealth games, or with a lot of stealth games, because a lot of them have that, where it's like, if an enemy sees you, you're spotted. Like, that's just it. If an enemy spots you, then all the enemies know precisely where you are and will come for you. Now, I don't think I can drop attack the heavy that's down there, unfortunately, and even with the stealth, it does take 2 goes to kill him,
You might be this way.
which is also unfortunate. And like the heavies in this game are significantly worse than the heavies in the other 2. Because you can't, like in 2 and 3, when you came across the lightly armored enemies, not like the big tank guys, but the lightly armored enemies, if you got up to them and started to melee them, you have officially won, right? Like, that's just it. That's the end of him. He will no longer be able to do anything to you because you have him stuck in close combat. Now, unfortunately, that also rings true for if they come to you in close combat. Copperhead, I don't know what that one is. There's also a lot of trophies in this game that I know I'm going to have to grind for. Like, there's a lot of combat ones where it's like, kill 10 enemies in a row, alternating gun and hand-to-hand combat, which I'll have to do. Okay, so now if I get up behind him, he'll rip off his helmet. Oh, there we go. And then I can melee him. Because, see, now, like, the enemies in this game... Ooh, that's a big gun. Like, the heavies in this game, right? If you, like, you can't melee them when they have their helmet on for some reason. I guess that's because Nate likes to punch people in the face. Now, their helmet, you know, doesn't cover their face, but apparently it covers enough of their face. It's weird, I made that jump last time, Nathan. But apparently it covers enough that Nate can't punch them. Where the fuck did it? Right. I'm trying to remember where I go, because it has been a little while. Okay, well, I guess I'll just drop down since I've played this. I've been playing Recore, actually. Pretty good game. I mean, I see some of the reasons people bitched and moaned about it, but I mean, overall, it's still a decent game. Okay, where to? Yeah, that's a solid fucking question. Oh, shit, that's right. There's, right, the journal notes in that. I think there's one around here somewhere. I think. But I don't know. Oh. Okay, did like a bird just fly into his face? Is that what just happened? I kind of missed it, but oh well. Shit, hang on a second. Okay. I brought my collectibles guide so I wouldn't miss any of these for you guys. Also, we're in chapter 13, by the way. So I'm like 5 chapters ahead of this in my playthrough. To whoever finds this note, know that Jonathan Burns, erstwhile leader and financier of our expedition, has murdered me, and others, for want of Avery's treasure. He worked the crew to the point of exhaustion, promising them glory but bringing them illness and starvation. He bound a man to a mast and left him to die, and then I witnessed the bastard push our navigator to his doom for daring to speak his mind. He found me making preparations to leave for home and confronted me. I brandished my pistol and informed him I was returning to England, where I would inform the world of his deeds, and when I turned away, the blackguard shot me in the back and fled into the jungle. I returned fire, but I am not certain if the bullets hit their mark. My time grows short and my hand weak. In the absence of earthbound justice, I beseech you, pray to God above that Burns pays for this treachery. Signed, Walter Hayes. All right.
Wow.
So Burns still being a prick.
Dark.
Just as we know, you know, he likes to be, because, you know, we have come across his handiwork before. Okay, that's the last collectible for this. All right, for this chapter. Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah. So he's like one of those, oh, that's just a treasure. Also, I will say, I like the fact that the treasures are still there in this game. Because, like, I've got all the treasures. I'm not missing anything else. I haven't missed anything else since.
You gotta be kidding me.
Or on my main.
Oh, no.
Oh, God,
no.
all those.
No, no.
Oh, God. Made it. Kind of. More or less.
Holy shit.
I nearly shot your head off.
I mean, Sam, you had to have known it was him.
You're okay. Yeah, nothing I can't walk away from. It's good to see you're alive, little brother. Come on. We got a treasure to find.
Hold up, man. I mean, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
I mean, our supplies are at the bottom of the Indian Ocean.
Okay, so we go steal some from Nadine's army.
Yeah, and there's that. We're going up against an army
Yeah, we've been holding our own so far.
while being marooned in the middle of nowhere.
We were trying to get here, remember?
When we had an escape plan. Just hear me out. Crazy suggestion. Let's go down there and at least secure one of Rafe's boats.
The boats can wait. You want to know what we're doing here? We are buying my life back. Okay, and we're gonna do that by stepping into that jungle and finding Libertalia.
Have you even seen any signs of a massive pirate colony? Because I sure the hell haven't.
He's a little late to start developing doubts, don't you think?
Look, can we at least acknowledge the chance that maybe Avery's idea for a secret pirate utopia didn't pan out? And maybe we're just swept up in this fantasy, when instead we should be looking for a real way to save you.
I'm gonna scour this island inch by inch if I have to until I find that treasure. Now, if you're confused about what you're doing here, then you can go home, Nathan.
Wait. I can go home? Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea what I put on the line to get you here?
About what I put on the line, okay? The last 15 years of my life.
This has nothing to do with that.
It has everything to do with that. What?
Holy crap.
You still want to go home?
Let's just see what else we can find.
Yeah, Sam there really tried to pull the prison card on him, right? Which is weird because, you know, he's been very adamant about not doing that, or he's been very careful to not do that. You know, it's like it's not your fault and whatnot. But
Yeah, let's just hope the rest of it isn't buried under centuries of dirt and rock.
how the fuck did you do? How the hell did you do that, Sam? You were right behind me and then you were in front of me. You're a fucking magician now. Impressive. What was I talking about anyway?
Sam,
I don't
up
even
here.
I'm coming.
fucking remember. Let's see. Where the hell did... How the hell do you... In there? I mean, you could definitely fit through that, dude. Shit. I honestly don't remember where the fuck I need to go. Maybe just up. Up's usually... Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, up is usually
Yeah,
good.
no,
If you
it's
can't
home.
find your path in an Uncharted game, try up.
This place has seen better days, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
Roof could use some work.
Could it? This section here coming up is probably one of my favorite sections in this game so far. You know, I've
This way.
you know, the game's been fucking amazing so far, but just like this section coming up, cause see now,
Yeah,
dude,
that's not happening.
just go over it. You can fit through
Hey,
that.
Nathan. I think there's a way through here.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
Nathan, this way.
I mean, I totally could have fit through that. I mean, there's definitely a hole big enough. I could have crawled under it or crawled over it. That is one issue with these games, is they do like to do that a lot, where it's like very nonsensical. It's like, I can't get past this. Are you nuts? And it's just like something like super fucking easy to get past. Oh, hey, Sam, how's it going?
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you could have said something before, but whatever. Hey, we're back outside.
Oh, feels good to stretch out again.
I mean, we had a little bit of a
you
stretch
said
there.
it.
Could have. I mean, we were. It's not like we were under it for the entire time, and immediately.
There's a
crouched
crane, I
down
got an
again.
idea.
Dude, I could do this. I do so many squats for some of my
Here we go.
workouts. And shove.
Heads
Oh,
up!
box with wheels. Bonk. And look at that. It bounced perfectly. You don't have to move it again. Actually, I'm not even sure if you can move it again. It doesn't look like it. And here we are.
Whoa.
What do you see?
No houses, wide street. Clearly a commercial district of some kind.
Yes, thank you for that, Nathan. Come on. What do you see?
You just want to hear me say it, don't you?
Really want to hear you say it.
All right. Libertalia.
Libertalia! The long-lost legendary pirate utopia discovered after 300 years by one Samuel Drake. And his younger, slightly less charming brother who happened to be tagging along for the ride. You know, I always knew you'd make something of yourself one day.
Yeah, just so you know, it's not my first lost city.
You should just enjoy the moment. So where you want to start?
How about that building right over there?
Oh, you mean the one with the massive guard tower?
Yeah, I say we go see what it was guarding.
Works for me.
This is... I mean... I'm
Yeah,
speechless.
I highly doubt that you're
Goddamn
speechless.
shit, Nathan.
That's your idea of speechless?
God, how long do you think it took them to build this place?
Years. Decades, even. How the hell did they keep it a secret all that time?
I mean,
It's
they
just
were on an
this
island full of
place.
trees.
I mean, even without the treasure, this is quite the find.
If only Alcazar saw it that way.
You just can't let us enjoy this, can you?
I'm enjoying it. But we have a goal here, remember?
Trust me, I know about the goal.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, then.
See, like that right there, right, should clue in people that it's off. Because, like, he just used, buying his life back as an excuse to keep Nathan. Libertalia, Treasury, okay. To keep Nathan going, right? And then as soon as Nathan brings it up, he's like, Dave, you shouldn't bring that up. It's like, you've already brought it up. Like, it's ridiculous. Also, time for a breather. I fucking love this part. It's a nice little, like, chunk of reality in this game.
Hey. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
What were they doing here?
Oh, the colonists?
Yeah. I mean, you throw your lot in with these infamous outlaws, then what?
You know, take a load off, find some refuge, enjoy a little grog. It's far worse fates.
I guess. Except you have to see Avery's statue every day. Hey, you ever wonder, like, with different choices, how we might have ended up?
I mean, like you taking your magic show on the road?
No, that was an option. I was
It
good.
was not a viable option.
What? You know what? You're just jealous. You always were. No, but I mean, what would our lives have been like if we hadn't started by chasing these people who've been dead for hundreds of years? You think it would resemble more of a normal life?
Normal. You've got everybody gathered around the table for Thanksgiving, exchanging all the baby photos, something like that. No, thank you. Not for me. I like the hand we've been dealt.
Yeah, heard that before.
Come on, we're fortunate men.
This is fortunate.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I've been locked up for the last 15 years, so it's all relative, I suppose.
All right, well, I'll give you that. This is much better than prison. Well, my mug's run dry.
Yeah, I was about to say, service here is lousy.
See, I thought that was nice. That was just like one of those little touches where like they don't have to put that in the game, but they do, and it's just like perfect, you know?
Hey, Sam,
It's just
check it
like that
out.
little
Blacksmith
touch.
forge.
Also, I will say there's going to be a lot of me not talking for this part because there's a lot of fucking shit around here that they talk
Thinking some
about.
cutlasses here.
Yeah, check out this sword, man. This is fucking hilarious too, by the way.
Avast, you dirty dog!
Nice.
I was doing the
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
thing.
Right, right. You're a horrible pirate.
It's not very nice. He's not a horrible pirate. His blacksmith was bad.
You
And,
suppose
you
they
know, a
trade
few
with
hundred
other
years of
colonies?
rust.
If they did, they didn't do it on this island. Otherwise, word would have gotten out about the place.
Good point.
All right, and then I think the next thing is up here. I like how it's still red, right? Like, I don't know how long paint lasts, but you'd think that if, like, the cutlass melted,
letter's still
basically.
legible.
Although, granted, look at how many pieces of paper we find. Father, you no doubt heard my vessel was destroyed by an East Indiaman ship. If you grieve for me, I beg your forgiveness, but I needed the world to believe me dead. Not only is your son alive and well, you shall be happy to hear that I have resigned my captaincy. I no longer make my fortunes as a thief. Instead, my stalwart crew of buccaneers and I have joined with other like-minded souls to further the cause of liberty. We are founding a colony where every man is considered equal and free to do as they wish. To that end, I have chosen to work the fields and livestock, which I imagine would amuse you to no end. But it brings me satisfaction, the likes of which I never found back home. For now, our location must remain secret, but I hope one day you can come here and see what we have accomplished. A society free from the unjust subjection you have grown to accept. Christopher. I don't know Christopher who. I don't... Actually, inspect again? I never actually flipped these over because I just assumed there's nothing there. I mean, it's got a squid, so I imagine he was some captain. I mean, he had a symbol. I don't know what it is. It hasn't come into play at all, but I guess the founders were like the big name pirates, right? And then other pirates who joined them probably just didn't have as much.
Huh. Horse bones.
They're still tied up. Like they were abandoned. But why?
Don't know. Maybe people left in a hurry.
Or they were taken away.
Something isn't kosher here.
Yeah, I mean, even if they left in a hurry, I doubt that they would leave their horses tied up, right? Oh, dude, did you actually see him? Well, I guess not
So
really.
what do you think happened here, huh?
What do you mean?
You know, all good things must come to an end, right? I mean, I joke about cursed pirate treasure, but after hearing all your stories...
Well, the simplest explanation is usually the correct one. Usually.
Okay, so actually let's check out what he wrote in his journal for the horse. Why did they abandon their horses? That's it. All right. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but, you know, whatever.
Hey, Sam, check it out. It's like a pirate code of conduct.
But the whole point of this place was not having rules.
Well, even pirate ships had their own rules.
Article 5. He who deserts Libertalia in time of battle shall be put by death. Did these slavers, murderers, and thieves actually follow these rules? I mean, probably. I mean, a society needs to have rules, otherwise you always get... Because, see, people always talk about, you know, no rules, da-da-da-da-da, rules hold us back, da-da-da-da. But here's the thing. In case people haven't realized this yet, you know, people are assholes. You know, no rules means that the murderers, the rapists, the da-da-da-da-da, right, have no one to answer to. You know, and while laws and that don't necessarily prevent any of that, also, where the fuck did Sam go? Because, see, there's an optional conversation here that you do with Sam. And last time I tried to do it to get the collectible, I ended up having to restart this chapter to do it because I did this journal note here. And motherfucker canceled his animation and refused to do it again. But yeah, like, while there are still murders, rapists,
Nathan, check it
whatever,
out.
even with rules,
I would totally
it's still,
get a
you
picture
know,
of myself in this thing.
it's still a deterrent
If
to some
they have a
people.
camera, that is.
Well, hey, I can sketch in my journal.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's people who, yeah, Nice drawing, Nate. He did consider, like, look at his drawing on the left, right? Like, that's a highly detailed drawing. And then that's what he did for Sam. But yeah, like, there are some people who would never in a million years think of killing someone, thinking of, you know, doing something horrible to another person. As soon as you take away the threat, though, I can guarantee you there would be a lot more people doing that shit.
What's this symbol?
I saw a few of them when I was coming to find you.
Who's marking these places? Is that another sigil?
No, not that I know of.
Maybe invaders? I mean, I'm sure these guys had plenty of enemies out there.
That's a good point.
Let's see. Maybe there's some truth to the whole parrot thing. And what is this symbol? That symbol is, yeah, something. So there's also a prison here. There's no note or anything, but when you go in, they do have a little bit of a conversation.
Even a pirate utopia needs a place to lock up riffraff.
Can you imagine who pirates put in prison? That's a little hypocritical, don't you think? Pirates having a jail?
Well, I guess every group has its assholes.
Yeah, it does. There's also a treasure in there, but not gonna bother with it for obvious reasons. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, even pirates had to have their rules in that. I mean, one of their rules is, you know, don't
This way.
steal from each
Follow me.
other. You know, that's where like the whole honor
Hey,
among
Sam, come
thieves
here.
came from.
This looks promising.
Right behind you.
Granted, I don't know how much they held on to that in
like a
real life.
hideout of some
I
kind.
mean, honor among
Who would they be
thieves
hiding
is
out from? Themselves?
is a saying, but I don't know how much it holds true.
Look at this. Looks like the layout of the commercial district.
And boom, there's our treasury right there. See? There's the tower.
What were these guys up to?
What were these guys up to? I mean, they were planning an attack. Like, look at everything, right? Like, they start, I don't know why, like, they're starting on different streets so that, you know, nobody realizes what they're up to until they converge. And then by that point, though, they're fucked, right? Because if they start on the split streets, then it's just some people are walking, whatever, right? Somebody looking for a watchtower, it's like, oh, there's like a few people down that street. Oh, there's a few people, you know, nothing raises the alarm. And then they unite right before the treasury and bam! Now we got you. We got you good.
There's this symbol again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
You know, if that symbol was from an invading force, we wouldn't have found it in an underground hideout.
Maybe there was trouble in paradise. Secret society or rebels.
All definite possibilities.
A fucking secret society on a secret pirate island. Like, come on, guys. That's a lot of secrets. I'm surprised that he didn't draw this. Not that it's probably very
Modest little
important, but
church.
I mean, it looks cool. I know video games
That's
like to
our
do that.
way
They
out
like
here.
to put like the thing, like the
I see some light down
overgrown,
below.
grassy, whatever. You know, with like the one light shining on it.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I think there's another
Hey!
combat section up ahead.
I found more of the colony.
Made it, barely. Kind of bullshit that he did, but nope. Like, there's some ledges that he just really fucking holds on to for no apparent reason. Now I do have this big gun, but I also know for a fact that there is, I think, 2 heavies in this section. It actually took me so long to get. Oh no, that's right, because I ended up redoing this too. Because right after this, there is another journal. Like, there's another note or something that you pick up. That you can pick up, and then there's like another small combat section. And the guide that I'm following just didn't really describe it all that well, how it all worked. Come here, you prick. And I ended up thinking it, because they're like the 2 combat sections were so close together that I didn't register the guide that I was following had them as separate. Okay, I need to do that. That was risky. But I mean, it was either that or guaranteed spot, or guaranteed to be spotted. Now, the reason that was risky is because there's a guy right over there who I don't think moves until you get close to him, because they do have some enemies in this game that are like that, where it's like the enemy will move, but they won't move until you're like right fucking there, and then they'll start to move. And that guy there, I do believe, does not. He's already, no, he's still there. Like, that guy there, I don't think moves until you basically force him to move. Okay, so I think I... Oh, no, he saw me. Fuck you, I got a big weapon from one of your heavy. Wow, it's actually doing a lot. Alright. Stick your head out again. Stick your whole body out. I don't need a headshot with this gun. Oh, there's another guy. The only thing that I think will stand in my way with this gun is probably a heavy. Nope, you dropped that. Nice. Point towards that achievement that I don't have yet. Oh, there's somebody shooting me from over there again? I thought I saw bullets coming from... Yeah, there he is. Yeah? Oh, dude. Fucking Sam's lighting them up. Oh, is that a... It is. Oh my god. That had to be as close as he could fucking be with. Did he... Okay, good. He did it. God, he fucking lit me up, man. Unfortunately, it looked like he had a shotgun. Oh wait, was that a Barak right there? Yeah, it was. Let's get this fucker going. Okay, he overshot, so that's fine. Boom! So you know the Barak is a pistol, but it will one-shot all but heavies, I do believe. Aw, you prick. Boom! And nope, come on, stick out again. Come on, come out again. The enemies, I will say, are... Oh, you fuck. I think I got shot there. Oh my god, stop running around. The enemies are very good at dodging. They're also very good at not being stupid about their cover. Okay, well, I guess I'll hold that. And then that's a fucking shotgun, so that won't help. Okay, I only have 10 shots in this, but if I land them... Okay, 7 shots. Yeah, they're very good at doing that. Like, they will... yeah, that's about right. Like, when they go into cover and you shoot them, or are aiming at them, they will... Or they do tend to switch... Okay, that one guy that's shooting me there. See, now... I say they're good for it, but it's one of those things where it's like... It's because it's a computer doing it to you. Like, it knows where I'm aiming, therefore... You know, it'll make sure that they don't fucking go there. That's a pistole. Now, as far as I know, that works more or less as a shotgun in this game. Like, it's not really all that good. Now, that honestly went way better than I thought it would. Do I want the... I think I do. Because that'll fucking light motherfuckers up. Where the hell do I go? There's a way to climb up in here. Because, like, that last guy is up top. And I can't really get him from where I am. But there's a way to get up to him. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So, yeah, the thing about the... Because, like, I would totally just run and gun in this game for videos anyway. Because, obviously, the stealth goes a lot slower than if you manage to run and gun. But the thing about the run and gun, right... is it doesn't necessarily work. Really, Sam? Because if I manage it like I just did, obviously that encounter went way faster than if I attempted to stealth it. Also, that guy's also a heavy. He's a real prick. Like, if you jump up there and just immediately jump through the window, you're done. Like, that's it. Because, like, yeah, that went way faster than me attempting to sneak around everyone. Obviously, but like if you do that and you fuck it up, it's gonna end up taking you longer. There's also an achievement for what is it? Again, it's like fuck. It's for taking out heavies with just melee. Like, you have to do that. Like, it's a stealth attack like that. I don't know why it says only using melee, because I mean, it's you've either used melee or not, you know. Okay. Made it. Oh shit. No, get over.
What was that?
You didn't see enough of me to realize that it was me. I guess. I'm hoping. Come on. Reach. Reach. There you go. That's bullshit that you saw that. I call bullshit.
Stop them! There's a goal, asshole.
Yeah? I mean, I'm not going to just finish him. There you go. Now grab that guy. He's not paying attention. He's right there. There you go. Beat the shit out of him, Sam. Kick his ass, big bro. Now, the last guy, I think, is actually down the floor. Right? Oh, God. Yep.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that was weird. I imagine that happened. Oh. Oh, also, no, that's not right. Right? No.
See any more? Or are we clear?
I think we're clear.
Okay, no,
You
dude,
all right?
I want you to.
Yeah,
No,
just a
that's
little
not,
winded.
still not. There you go. I was gonna say I think that I might have already missed that one note, but no, I didn't. It's like the next. It's like when I drop down here, maybe, or maybe I did already miss it. I don't know. Like I said, this note here was a bitch. Nah, it couldn't have been. Let's see. I think I can swing that way, right? Well, not. Nope, nope. I guess I can because I can do this. No, that's definitely not. Well, no, that couldn't have been it. Because I don't want to miss any of the notes. Because they do have good story. Like, they do add to the story. Which is why I actually bothered to even bring up a guide to do it. And I think that they're interesting. I mean, it's... Ah, yeah, here it is. But there's just... One thing that annoys me about this is how close together the points of no return are. Franklin, forgive me, I dared not speak of this in the presences of our families last night. I did not want to distress them. I have not seen my cousin Jack for several days, and I hoped you might know his whereabouts. I have already been to the jail to check the stockades and cells. It wouldn't be the first time he was detained there, but I only saw the usual gathering of drunkards. Something has surely happened to him, but no one dares speak of it. I must be forthright. I fear it is related to the meetings you both attend beneath the church every half moon. They are an open secret, and if I know of them, it is certain the founders know of them as well. If you have heard anything, I implore you, please tell me, Matthew. So, I mean, the founders, which is like Avery and all the big pirate captains. Like he said, if random dude knows about it, odds are so do the founders, you know. It is their island. They did build or, you know, fund everything on it. So, I mean, odds are they do know at least something about it. But yeah, like that there, I missed that last time because it didn't just, I don't know why actually. I mean,
Come on, Sam.
Is that
yeah,
thing
why?
steady?
Just like I don't know
Steady
why
as
he
anything
spun
else
around there
here.
for some reason,
Oh,
but
okay,
whatever.
So, no.
Also, I like how he,
All right.
yeah,
Here I come.
I like how it's like, all right, here I come. It's like, I know you were right fucking there. Jump, so that he actually goes down. Okay, so now there is another shoreline encounter right here, as in I'm already in it. But this one here, I do believe, is a lot easier, I want to say. I want to say it. That doesn't make it true, but I want to say it. Oh, fuck.
Over there.
Come on, get up onto that. And then leap over. Okay, that's... There was something to do with the rope then. Maybe this was all that it was. Is just... Oh, there, and then... Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling that that would have looked awfully suspicious to the person doing it. I mean, while I hate being instantly detected in games, at least that one I would have understood. Can't get the... I don't actually know if it marked them. I can't hear the marking noise. Also, did not want to do that. Did not want to do that. Which way does he drop down? Get him. There we go. Okay, and then I do believe that there's another guy right up above me. Right? Yeah, there he is. Hopefully I can get to him in time. Got it. What do I have right now? I have a shotgun. But unfortunately, I also do believe that there is some heavies or some shit over there. Now, unfortunately, they're not spawned yet. Oh, wait, no. Get rid of that. Or wait, no, never mind. That's fine. Then I jump out, and I swing around, and physics! And I don't mean that as, like, the physics didn't make sense. It made sense to me. That doesn't necessarily mean, I guess, that it did make sense overall, just because it made sense to me.
Watch it over there.
Okay. Now, I don't think that there's anybody up there. I think that they're all, like, this way. But I could very easily be wrong. Now, I think if I can manage... Because, yeah, see, there's that guy up there. There's this guy here. If you can manage to get the swing... Oh, God, there is a dude up there. If you can manage to get the swing over to that rock wall, I do believe that's like best case scenario for you, stealth wise. But at the same time, it's also not the easiest thing in the world to get. Now I want to get up here and take out this dickhead that I apparently forgot was there. Okay, now do you want to do what I actually asked you to? Thanks. Because yeah, there's this guy here who I think might come to one of the windows. This section here is really hard to stealth, but I will say so far, like in 2 and 3, right, there was the stealth sections that were like the phony stealth sections where it's like near impossible, if not straight up impossible to, that should be good. No, you don't, nope, okay. To actually get through without being detected. There are the sections where it was like, theoretically, you can get through this without being seen. Realistically, there's no fucking way you're getting through it without being seen, you know? Which is, you know, why I call it the phony stealth sections. Because while they were technically stealth, yeah, they really weren't. Oh, fuck, I'm just going to go for this one. For these guys. It's, yeah. I mean, they have everyone set up here, right? But I mean, you're also facing a bunch of military guys who would know to cover their blind spots and whatever. Now, once again, the reason I'm being stealth here, or attempting to be stealth here, is because there is a heavy in the area. That should be good enough. That I would much rather not have to deal with. I also think you can get past some of these sections. I don't know this one in particular, but I know there are certain sections. Like, you need to climb up there, right? And that's the end of it. And if you can manage to get up there without fighting anyone, then you're good to go. There is a trophy for doing one of these sections, or like one of these encounters without, or you got to make it to the end without being detected or taking anyone out. Which, let's face it, for the most part, most of the time whenever I take someone out, I get, you know, technically undetected by them when it happens. Okay, so I want to climb up here, jump, and not make it. Awesome. Thanks, Nate. That's another thing. Nathan has to have one of the most inconsistent jump lengths, right? Like, there are times where he will make a jump where it's like, that was like 100 fucking meters or something, right? Just like a ridiculous jump. And then there's other times where he will miss a jump that's like 5 meters. Why? Because you're not supposed to jump that way. And that's pretty much like the extent of it. Like, you don't actually get a reason besides you're not supposed to do that. So they don't let you. Okay, so there's a guy there. If that other guy shows up. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. I got to be careful here because there are a couple of dudes. Like, the heavy is up there. And you can very, very easily get screwed by having him spot you. Now, one thing that's nice about this is the jump attack is insanely powerful in this game. And by insanely powerful, I mean like that guy where he was standing like right there-ish. If I jumped at him, it would have counted as a jumped attack because my jump started slightly above where he was standing. See, now like there's the heavy over there. Now this guy might come down, I think, to investigate the body. No. I thought he might, but apparently not. But yeah, you got to be very careful because when they stand there like that or when they check over the railing, if you're up there, like up on the ledge that I'm hanging off of, and you're like, let's say where the heavy was just checking, if I was in cover there, even if I was like right here, he would see me.
Jesus, that was close.
I mean, it really wasn't all that close. I'm going to just try and get past them because if I can make it into the tall grass, right?
Found anything?
Nothing here either.
There we go. So if I can make it into the tall grass, I should be good to go because I might be able... Now, you can't whistle in this game like you can in Assassin's Creed. Oh, go. Okay, well, now I gotta do it. Unfortunately, this may get me spotted, but it did not, thankfully. This guy up here is fucking blind. Yeah, you just keep looking that way. That was actually, honestly, going for that guy was probably riskier because I did not really check to see if there was anyone. Hey, that was all of them. Okay, so we actually managed to stealth that one pretty quickly, which is good. Because we're almost... Oh, yes, another Baroque. Fucking love the Baroque. The one-shot weapons in this game are so fucking necessary, sadly enough.
Come on, ready? Ready.
I do like how they do this sometimes, too, where it's not like, you know, he'll just reach over and lift them up. You know, he doesn't go get something. He doesn't kick down the ladder. Because, like, in the other Uncharted games, every time, I think, that they needed to climb somewhere, there was a ladder of some sort. Where the fuck do I go from here again? Ah, I see.
Careful.
Where, like,
It's a long
one
way
person would
down.
boost up and the other one would just drop the ladder. Oh, right. I forgot that I had to go up there. So we're almost...
Okay.
I think. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I was going to say we're almost to the next chapter, but I don't think we
What's
are.
that first step?
It's a doozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and also this is one of those games where, like, was there more to this? I mean, look at how tall and that the shit down there is. Did this house slide here from somewhere? Like, how was, like, I would love to see how they decided how shit was built for this game. Because, like,
Sit in the middle.
We'll make do. Keep heading up.
like, if it was me, and this is just me, and I was developing a game like this, right? And I needed, like, a
you doing
destroyed
back
city,
there?
an abandoned
Hell
city.
of a view.
Thanks. It's a hell of a view, eh? I know. I've been working out. Buns of Steel video. But, like, the way I would do it is I would build whatever, build the environment. I'd get whoever, because I say me. I wouldn't personally do it. I don't fucking know the first thing about it. Also, this jump here can be very horse shit. Because every once in a while, he'll, like, jump down to there instead of actually grabbing the thing he's supposed to. But I would have whoever build the thing. And he'll do that often, too. Also, look at Sam made it up here before me. And then have them destroy it. Like, have them decay it somehow, you know? Oh, did he not fucking rope that thing? The fuck happened there? Oh, okay, I see where I'm going. I'm not quite going. Oh, God. Nathan, please, hold it in until the end of the video. But then have them decay it so it makes sense. Because there's some of the stuff in this game where it's like, yeah, it decayed. That's how it decayed. It's like, really? That's how it decayed? It's like, it's that much over a cliff that has that much green growing on it. Like, I feel like those plants have been there for way longer than that building has
Trust me
been.
and follow my lead, okay?
Also, there's a treasure in that room there to the left. If, you know, you care about treasures. I don't? Yeah, okay. There we go. And leap. And, man, it's a good thing that, you know, the grappling hooks can only be attached to things with rope on it. And somebody went through and put rope on all of those things before they hung them up. Or stuff like that, you know, because you also got to remember that... It honestly didn't look like he made that. Like, you have to remember, right, that this was built by people way back when. So, like, that looks like it might have fallen away, right? And collapsed ground that was on this side of the building. But, like, it's just stuff like that, little details like that, that most game developers, they don't give a fuck about. They're like, it looks cool like this. It puts the obstacle there. We don't have to put an invisible wall in if we put, like, a cliff to your death, right?
We're definitely in the high rent district now.
Yeah, we
Not
are.
residential though.
And I think we end up going
Some
that
kind of
way. Yeah.
Administration building.
But that'll be for
Probably.
next time.
Maybe Libertalia.
Because there's a thing coming up that I think would be much better as a
Maybe they paid tax.
beginning to the next
Who knows?
video than as an end to this one. Ugh. So, we have found Libertalia. Have had Sam go back and forth onto whether or not he wants to bring up his Alcazar dealings. But we will continue on into the treasury, although I guess technically we are in the treasury now, maybe? I don't know. But thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week.